Hello, my name is Elkrief, and today I'd like to share with you the first of 6 ways to discover for yourself that your unwanted emotions are actually created by thoughts and not by circumstances. So before we start with the exercise, I'd like you to just take note of how you're feeling right now. So please just take a moment to look for yourself and see how are you feeling. You don't have to be feeling any intense unwanted emotion or any supreme joy. It's just about taking note of how you're feeling. And now, I'd like you to pick an unwanted emotion. To pick an emotion that you have which you don't want to experience anymore. Particularly, it should be about something that happened in the past or may happen in the future. So for example, you might want to stop feeling anger towards someone for what they did to you in the past. You might want to stop feeling sad about something that happened in the past. Or you may want to stop feeling anxiety about something that may happen in the future. So please take a moment to just pick that. Okay, and now I'd like you to give attention to your thoughts about whatever bad circumstance happened or may happen in the future. For example, if someone did something bad to you that made you angry, then you would think about what they did to you and how it was so terrible that they did that and they shouldn't have done that. And really envision the scenario. Same goes for sadness, or if it's something that may happen in the future, think about how bad it would be if it happened or how much you really don't want it to happen. And really close your eyes, envision the scenario, picture all the relevant details, and see how it makes you feel. So I'll give you about 20 seconds to do that right now. Okay, so how do you feel right now? Take a moment and look to see how thinking about the past event or future event, see how it makes you feel. Do you feel the unwanted emotion that you picked in the beginning of this exercise? Do you feel the sadness or anger or anxiety? In the beginning of this video, you weren't experiencing any of those emotions. And then just after thinking about the circumstance, it somehow created those emotions, or whatever emotion that you chose. There's nothing happening in this moment right now. There's no bad circumstance or bad event here right now. And if nothing bad is actually happening right now, and yet you can create the emotion right now just by thinking, then it has to be your thinking that's creating the emotion. If the event in the past itself created your emotion, then you wouldn't be able to recreate it right now just by thinking. Right? If we look at other types of things, if a week ago you touched a flame and it burned your hand, would you be able to recreate the burn in this moment just by thinking? If you, let's say if you took a shower last week and the water made your hair wet, would you be able to recreate the wet hair right now just by thinking? No. So in the same way, if something happened in the past, and we think that created our emotion, but yet in this moment we can recreate it just by thinking, then it can't be the circumstance itself that's creating the emotion. Right? If you were able to recreate a burn just by thinking, or wet hair just by thinking, you would know that it's just your thinking that's creating this reaction in your body. The same goes for events that may happen in the future. If no event actually happened yet, then the event itself can't be creating our emotion. Right? If you were to think about taking a shower next week, you probably wouldn't be able to create wet hair. If you were to think about getting burned next week, you probably wouldn't be able to create the burn. And if you could, you would know without any doubt that it's your thinking that's creating this reaction in your body. So the same is true with our emotions. So that's the exercise. And if you were able to experience the emotion and able to recognize that your emotion was created by thoughts, great. It's a big step towards freedom. It doesn't resolve your emotion in and of itself, but it's a big step. And if you weren't able to recognize this through this video, don't worry about it. There's other exercises to do. But also you can try it out on your own. You can give more attention to these stories about what happened in the past or the future and really recreate the emotion with more time. Or you could wait till you're experiencing one of those emotions and then just see how it feels and see what you're doing in that moment to create it. So I'd like you to share with me how it went for you and share your experience with me in the comments area. This way I can see if there's any clarifications I need to address or anything like that. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.